I now have the Habanitos Nicaraguan. Made in Nicaragua, that's right, that was a good guess then. On the other one that I had. Made in Nicaragua, it's a Fuerte. Habanitos Fuerte. Right there, Robusto. I believe it's, no wait, this isn't a Robusto, this is a, I'll have to look it up, but a nice cocoa-y scent. Cocoa-y hay. A cocoa and hay aroma. This way. I'm going to cut this now. Yep, another V-cut. Get a few of these pieces. Very tight draw here. You see this wrapper, it's that $1.99 closeout. The wrapper, if you bunch it up, kind of looks gold and like it might have had some age on it. Right there. So I'm going to light it up and I'm going to get going. Someone's got their lawnmower on. And all right. Nice taste to start. A tiny bit like the last one. Some more spice zing to it. There's a little bit of an oily, slick spice on the lips here. Might be more spicy than the other one, than the Mediano that I had. I believe that's what it's called. Smoking well at the start. Smooth, creamy. A little bit of a vegetable taste. Oily. That band is coming off already. That's very loosely packed, this band. The band's loose on here. So I'm going to remove that. Spiciness, very good spiciness with a little bit of vegetable. Decent start, mostly a vegetable flavor, with oil, of course. Packed pretty firmly overall, maybe not the firmest, but firm enough to get by for sure. A little bit of a black pepper spice with pumpkin. A little bit of pumpkin I taste in here. That's kind of funny. Seeing this is Halloween night we're going on. I might wear a mask and go out and walk. I don't know. Long story, but I might. Alright, very decent start with a nice pumpkin spice taste and black pepper. And some wood notes. Alright, talk to you later. Now I am back. It burned evenly. I didn't have to touch it up or anything. And it just corrected itself. And this is an aged cigar. It's tasting very nicely with some of the smooth notes and creaminess and a little bit of bitterness. The pumpkin spice still kind of in here with a little bit of mushroom, canned mushroom taste. Tiny bit of cinnamon, nutmeg. I can taste the flavors better out here in the cold too, I think. And that's plume a little bit, like the sugars. I tried licking that, but it was actually salty. It wasn't sugary, really. This is one of those you could get a little bit of salt toward the end, maybe, depending on how it's burning. Nice retro hail spice, the real heavy brown sugary cinnamon taste coming in now. With some nutmeg in there. But it is very defined and very good. $1.99 on a closeout, I got it for. And I'll be back in a little bit. Back, and I got a very oily, earthy coffee ground and citrus taste coming in. It's getting a little more bitter. And it was like the wet, oily, slick feel of those things. But it's a very nice stick here. In some ways it's more bitter for me, you know, and it's got that vegetable taste, a little bit of citrus, spice, pepper spice, black pepper, and I think white pepper too. And it's going well, I would say.
What?
So it's an even burn. I haven't had to touch it up just one time. Very nice flavors in here with a bit of bitterness, but it's a pumpkin spice coming in now. Again, that's coming back on top of the earthy taste I experienced. It wasn't so pleasant with the citrus. It's inducing heartburn, I would like to say, with some black pepper spice. Are you tired yet?
No.
I don't want to put you in the camera here. I'm doing something here. I gotta film this. Alright. Anyway, a little bit of a smoky taste coming in now. Maybe a little bit of bacon. A little bit. It might form a little bit more in here in a little bit, but alright, I'm gonna shut this off for now. I am back. It is now down to the nub. It's a diesely taste now, but it's still not all that bad. But it's a little bit bitter. The color's changing in the ash here. Got the kid distracted me that I was babysitting a little bit over here, watching him until the parents came back. Or the father, I should say. See the nice country right here? Now and then they get a motorcycle, but we got a nice country view of a trailer over there. Someone lives in it, I don't live in it. But it's going well, this nub. It's burning even overall. I wouldn't complain about it for the most part. I've had better, for sure, but this isn't bad. I'm tasting an earthy, sweet texture now coming in. Coffee grounds, earth, dominating this. And a lot of the flavors have gone away. Maybe a little bit of licorice. Licorice and a black pepper. No. Definite black pepper. Maybe a little bit of lemon spice. Maybe lemon black pepper too. That's the citrus now. Simmered out to lemon pepper when it was like a pungent citrus taste earlier. When the knob was being slobbered, you know. I tasted citrus and coffee grounds and earth. I think in the cold weather you can taste the flavors a little bit better in a cigar. I think cold weather is better for smoking, especially the dark sticks like these. Better in the cold weather. Fall weather out here today. Different than Florida.
For damn sure. When you buy them, it's different than Florida. The tall trees up there.
I have iced tea to drink with this. I didn't fuss with the drink and the beverage. It's the cheapest cigar, so I figured I'd smoke it. It's aged well. Pretty nice. I'm about to end this on behalf of Habanitos Fuerte cigar. There's some quality tobacco in this. I taste some form of meat coming. I tasted root beer and motor oil in this earlier, actually. Tasted a little bit of a root beer taste in here for a little bit. It was faint, but it was there. Yeah, the root beer taste is trying to come back too a little bit right now. Actually, the earthiness. It's kind of in the earthiness. Has a sweetness to it, but it's also bitter at the same time. Oh man, it's a runny nose. Smoke output nice on it. And that'll be it for now on behalf of Habanitos Fuerte.